British Prime Minister Theresa May is coming under fresh pressure over her handling of Brexit. Media, including the Sunday Times, say that May's own cabinet is plotting to oust her. While there was little sign of that pressure as May visited church with her husband this morning, she's reportedly planning a last-ditch attempt to win support among lawmakers for her Brexit deal, which Parliament has rejected twice. For more on that, we're joined now by our correspondent Birgit Maas in London. May faces increasing pressure, Birgit, to resign. How likely is that to happen?
There's everything going on as we speak. I mean, she's meeting with cabinet ministers. We know there is a lot of pressure on her, and her authority is really draining away by the day, maybe even by the hour. But will she really resign? We don't know. She's been extraordinarily resilient over the past years. There were many moments where other prime ministers probably would have gone, but she's toughened it out. She seems determined to try once more to get her deal through Parliament. But, as you say, the voices are getting louder for her to go.
How would May stepping down actually solve the problem?
That's a good question, because over Brexit, the country and the Parliament is so fundamentally divided that it's difficult to see a solution coming out of this whole mess. Theresa May has been accused of not looking for a consensus, of very early in the Brexit process determining her own red lines, which point towards a fairly hard Brexit, no membership in the single market or in the customs union, and to just plough through with it. And now we see that she really does not have any consensus for her policy. So we know that Parliament is looking for a solution, but there are also still Theresa May loyalists who hope that the deal will go through. Let's listen to what Philip Hammond, the Chancellor, had to say about this.
In just over 2 weeks' time, we run the risk of facing a very stark choice between leaving the EU with no deal or not leaving the EU at all. It is essential that we get a deal done.
Well, and this deal most likely to be presented to Parliament for a third time. 2 defeats already. A third vote on this deal that she has hammered out with the European Union is likely to happen next week.
Birgit, it seems for months now people have been reading tea leaves, looking into crystal balls, pick your metaphor. I'm going to ask you to do it now. What's likely going to happen here?
Well, my bet is on the deal going to go in front of Parliament, at least. It doesn't seem very likely that it will get voted on. It doesn't seem like she does have the support this time round. And that obviously begs the question, what happens then? Parliament is working hard. MPs are trying to come to some sort of alternative solution to her deal. But we also know that it's so hard for them to find a compromise. And we can't really see this, that anything is sort of taking shape as yet. And there's only a few days left. So like Philip Hammond has said, if there is no solution to this, it's still the case that now at the 11th of April, the UK will leave the European Union, and lawmakers are determined to find some sort of solution to the crisis, but it's far from certain that they will succeed in that.
Thank you, Birgit Maas in London.